all the bread, and I know it make you wonder, don't you? Ooh, I ain't surprised at all. Seen them rise and fall. Went up the mountain, it wasn't hard to climb at all. At the top, I found some relief. I finally got some peace. Carry on, but please don't mess up the mood. Yeah, I worked too hard for it.
What's going on? CNC MTB here, breaking in top 5. These next 5 are places that I would say to somebody that's just moving here, just in the area, these are the places you have to hit if you have time to do them. Number 5, we're out here at Backyard Trails. This place, this is where I really first started mountain biking back in high school, and then got out of it playing college baseball. But this place is pretty special to me, at least. It's off a Tyvola road. Pretty busy, kind of hard to get to in the middle of rush hour traffic, but it's pretty cool to have a trail system with like 15 miles right in the middle of Charlotte. So it's pretty sick. Got everything from cross country jank to really big jumps that I'm not gonna hit. So this is where I like to start. The neighborhood is right down that way, and then you start this loop right here, which is the blue loop. It gives you, I feel like it's like the most direct way to get a full lap in. If you start at the jump line, the OG jump line, you don't, it's kind of hard to link up a route. Yeah, and then one thing to look out for if you come out here by yourself or if you're new, the signage out here is not great. It's very easy to get lost. Now granted, you're never too far away from the greenway or the highway, so you can honestly just walk through the woods, but then you're taking the risk of getting poison ivy, because I don't know if it's true or not, I'm not allergic, but I was told that most of this greenery on the sides is poison ivy and like kudzu. That's one of my favorite lines in Charlotte right there. Really chunky, but you can link it up pretty good. I want to say this trail was started or maintained or something by Jack Crouch. He's pretty cool. Met him a few times. I don't know if he remembers meeting me, but it was a long time ago. For the most part, they do a pretty good job out here. If a tree's down or something needs addressing quickly, for the most part it gets addressed. At the same time, there's a lot of features and stuff that have sort of whittled down over the ages that used to be really cool when I first started riding here, that have now sort of fallen to nothing. Just a side caveat there. Nice little alternate route I like to take right here. Fun little rock rolls. This place definitely has the old school cross-country mountain bike feel, where it's straight up, straight down for the most part. And you have a few spots where it is very technical climbs. Over on the tech loop, which I am not gonna ride today. I always do for some kind of awkward climbs here. Makes it interesting. Shows you what you can do. You can actually make challenging climbs hand cut, I think. Don't know that for sure, so don't quote me, but I think these are all hand cut. Hey, whoever filled in that hole, thank you. That feels a lot easier than it did earlier. I feel like somebody might have taken a rock out. You hear that, Sean Gentry? If you watch these videos, sick 'em. I know you're out here being a menace, crossing off all these cheater lines. This right up here used to be a super sick line. Used to take that and drop off the end of this. Sadly, no longer there. Well, it's there, but it's old and rotten. I remember when I came out here, when I first started riding, this is the place where I taught myself how to jump, sort of jump. Just move from one to the next. The first table on the OG line with the carpet. Once I cleared that, on to the next one. So on and so forth. Still can't clear the bridge. The creek gap line. No way, Jose, not for me. A few summers ago, I got that line dialed, except for the creek gap. Hit every other jump on it. And then Lee and some other shredders came out here and was redoing the 2 jumps before the creek line, which made it almost impossible for me. But I'm glad they did it, because there's big stuff out here now for other people ahead. Dropping into the OG jump line. I believe this was the first one that was out here. I'm not positive on that though, but this is where I learned. You got a sick drop in right here. That berm used to be built up really big. Pedal, pedal, pedal. Don't hit these. Don't know if you can see that, but that's the creek gap over there. Don't know how far exactly it is, but it's pretty big. Just never done it. Trail comes from back there. There's only one small little baby table. Then we get this, where we have a big old jump, big old gap, right hand hip into another left hand hip, or you can come off this rock this way and land down here. Then we get up here and we have another very large and in charge left hand hip with a pretty steep lander. Big old jump and 2 rollers down there into the creek gap. Yeah, these aren't for me. Glad they're here. I'd like to see more of the stuff like this. It'd be sick. But just because I won't ride it doesn't mean that somebody won't ride it. And the more big stuff we have, the better opportunity there is for people to progress and start hitting bigger stuff, in my opinion. So this is super sick. Kudos to you, Lee. These are some pretty good looking jumps, even though I don't hit them. I see people hit them and they look pretty smooth. So cool, dude. Wish we could get some more stuff like this. Going on to the second 2/3 of this trail. Don't pedal strike on that cinder block. I did that and went over the bars. First group ride I ever hosted. Looked like a dummy. Oh well, even more of a dummy than I normally am. OTB, right in front of everybody. If you ride out here, you know how challenging that spot can be. One of my favorite features here. Get up, hop off. I do not like these jumps. Jump right here used to be the big jump here. Now the dirt's missing. If you can see that. The dirt's missing. It's popping up. Makes it a bit dangerous, so. Oh yeah. Heading out, final stretch on the main loop. There's another loop, the tech loop. I don't really like that loop. Just me complaining. It's fun on a smaller bike, but with these really wide bars that just stop and go most of the time. So I'll just not put myself through that today. So that's number 5, backyard trails. If you haven't ridden here, as always, get out here, ride it. Super sick. I think they did a pretty good job with this place. Features need some work, but it's one of the oldest in Charlotte, so that comes with time. But as far as like chunk goes, it's pretty sick. Really cool spot. Come check it out and see you at the next one. Bonus footage. Cue music. Anybody ever wants a humbling experience, come out to the poo tracks, because these are not fun for me. Really not good at skinnies. Really something I should probably practice. Will I practice? Probably not. One-handed. Oh, about fucked that up. Fuck this. I really hate skinnies. skinnies. But I knew if I didn't do this, y'all would all say something, so I'm a man of the people. But I'd be willing to bet I'm probably one of maybe 10 people that has come back here today, or this week even. Oh, about lost it there. Spider web. And the worst one of them all. Never seen anybody clear this. I know some of y'all sadistic bastards do this one. You're not even gonna catch me trying.